Not bad. Not bad. That's not even the trick. The trick is still on the ground. Taylor, right? Taylor, okay. I'm gonna get you to pass me the red ring. Thank you. And now nice and easy, like we rehearsed, Taylor, jump through the hoop. Taylor, no! Taylor is way too confident. Taylor, you're not jumping through the hoop. That'd be very irresponsible. There's no crash mat for you to land on. That's my not very subtle way of pointing out that there's no crash mat for me to land on. This is a really bad idea. What I'm going to attempt, for danger trick number 1, I'm going to attempt to pass my entire body through this ring. Thank you. Let's try this. Oh, thank you very much. Let's examine a couple other details about this. My 190-pound body through this ring. Right now I recognize you're all thinking, oh, he's going to do that. The ring's going to expand. I bet it's stretchy. No, it's not. It does this. That's the amount I can bend it. All right, it's just a really hard trick. It gets harder every January. Come back from Christmas. Big Ukrainian family, a lot of pierogies. Wait, it gets better. Once my head goes through the ring, that's the point of no return. It's actually easier to finish the trick than to come up the direction I go in from. So once my head goes through the ring, I'm kind of committed. Although, to be honest, I should probably be committed anyway. Up here, I think it's pretty obvious that I'm unstable. Glad you liked it. That is one of the best jokes in the show. I wish I could say I wrote it, but a friend of mine watched the show and came up with it. It's okay. My favorite joke in the show is all me. It happens right at the end, and I'll tell you where it is. Okay. When the ring hits the ground at the end of this trick, everybody clap, cheer, go nuts, if and only if I have not also just hit the ground. Then Taylor, you're going to get me the 3 knives. Actually, I'll need to grab the knives now. Grab them by the handles, not by the blades. Shouldn't have to specify that when people get up here and they get weird. Right? Perfect. Back at your spot. That's going to be your spot. Right? Actually, 1 step forward. Yeah. Wait, no, that's 2 steps forward. Yeah, all right. That's going to be your spot. There's a very good reason why that's going to be your spot. All right, if you come further this way and I fall, I squish you. You go that way, you block their view. They're part of the show. Hey guys, glad you're here. Hope you're enjoying your front row seats. We don't want to block your view. All right, you go that way, you spend the whole show staring at my butt. And when I talk to you, I can't see how you're reacting because I cannot physically look behind me or this balance does not work, equilibristically speaking. All right, and if you go further that way, it's not super obvious to passers-by that you're meant to be on stage. It looks like you just got really excited and ran on. And I'm a juggler. I don't know how to deal with groupies. Especially groupies with knives. So that's gonna be your spot. All right, here we go. Oh, this is interesting. Remember when I was like, oh, we're gonna offset it forward? It's not sliding back, it's twisting. That's not happened yet. Interesting. Hey. When the ring hits the ground at the end of the trick, everybody clap, cheer, go nuts, then we do the big finale. With the knives. Ta-da! My finest work. All right, ready to nuts? No, I'm kidding. What? No, go. It's a joke. You trust me way too much. All right, here we go. So the people behind me, sorry about the view. They're pretty happy. Not bad. It's a boy. All right, that went surprisingly okay. That was frightening. I'm ready for the grand finale. Taylor, I'm going to get you to stand about 3 steps away from the table facing me. We're going to have a duel. Yeah, we're not having a duel. You have all the knives. Well observed. Yeah. Honestly, I've done this show for many years. This festival has been the first time where like half the people have been like, yeah, let's do it. I've got the knives. It's been very odd. All right, Taylor, you're gonna throw the knives to me. Wait for instructions. Don't just start chucking the blades. All right, now Taylor, are you right-handed or left-handed? Right. Okay, that's the one we've rehearsed more. I'll get you to take one knife in your right hand by the handle, blade pointing straight up, like you're trying to mug the sky. Very important distinction here. The sky, not this guy. That's the best joke in the show. I wrote it myself. It was all me. All right. Grip so that you're toward the top of the handle. That'll give you a bit more control. And take a half step this way so your throwing hand is lined up with my catching hand. All right. You're going to toss the knife with no spin up here. Not underhand with a bunch of spin. Shink. Impale. Bat. Not overhand with a bunch of spin. Shink. Impale. Same problem. The impaling. Alright. Nice and easy, no spin, so it just stays vertical the whole time. Just shoot up to my hand. That's shoot up to my hand, not shoot up to my face. You seem really not nervous, which is baffling. But you're, yeah, don't worry, what's the worst that could happen? Nobody answered that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Round of applause. And I thought I slept badly last night. All right, Taylor, that was really good. I have one note. All right, but that was fantastic. A little bit higher, but boy, oh boy, did that stay straight the whole time. That was awesome, all right? That was so good, we had to cut some jokes. Congratulations. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'll get you to grab that now. Let's see. That was interesting. There was so much lead up. I was so ready for it to be all the way up here. And then at the last second, you're almost like, nah. Again, so straight up and down. That hit me in the foot. And I'm not in pain. It landed exactly this way. That's the best possible scenario for that. I mean, the best possible scenario doesn't hit me. But, you know, otherwise... All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. They're getting lower every time.
Miss.
Yeah. This is interesting. This never happens, that the person gets weaker as they get. You just came out here. You're like, yeah, so much power. We got to get you some creatine. Yeah, Whoever liked that creatine joke, I heard you laugh. Apparently that was just for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming to the show. All right, hey, here we go. I'll come a little lower, even though it is really tiring on the legs. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Yes. Round of applause. Round of applause. Now, there is a question that I get sometimes after this show, and it's, why do they throw you the knives? They could just hand you the knives. It's a valid question. It's one I'm happy to answer. This is a street show. It's a form of theater, and it's live entertainment. Yeah, I'm pretty well rehearsed at most of it. Obviously, I'm ad-libbing and playing along. I'm trying to, interact with the audience as we go. But to be honest, when I juggle the 5 balls, I'm pretty confident I'm going to be able to juggle 5 balls. But this moment here is why we love coming to festivals like this. It's why we love coming to these live shows, because there's this moment where we get to create something together, right? We get to have I don't know what's going on. I pick somebody that I think is going to be fun to have come on up, and play around, try something new. If it works, it's awesome. If it doesn't, it's dramatic. And if it works eventually after a few tries, it's the redemption arc. All right? I'm so glad you're up here with me. Thank you so much for helping out. When I catch this last night, you're going to turn around, take a bow. Everyone's going to give you a huge round of applause. You've been a fantastic sport, and I genuinely can't do the show without you, because I can't carry all the stuff up onto the table with me. All right? If this last night gets to me successfully, huge round of applause. Now, I want to take this moment to also say, I have an indoor show at this festival. I have one performance left. It's 4:30 on Sunday. It's over at the Gateway. The show is called If You Don't Find This Funny, You're Wrong. It is what happens when this guy performing this show has a flat, level stage and no content requirements. There's stand-up comedy, there's circus, there's puppetry, there's music, there's burlesque, there's something in it for everybody. There is too much in it for the little kids. You've been warned, all right? If you are interested, if you would like to, I should have a ticket with me, but I forgot to pack it. If you are interested, come talk to me after the show. We'll get you a comp for you to come and see my indoor show on Sunday. Thank you very much for helping out. Last night up here on 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Take it down. Thank you so much. Now run back to the audience in safety. Run back to the audience. At this point in the show, I think it's fairly obvious what I'm about to do.
Wow.
I think it's also fairly obvious that I make very questionable life choices. No disagreements there, okay? In a moment, I juggle the knives on the balance, on the table, above the cement, with a really bad cramp in one of my feet. Because I've been standing up here a little bit longer than I was planning on. It's okay, it's my fault. I picked you. Alright guys, if this works, clap really fast. It might not last that long. One final note before the finale, everybody. My name's Jason. I'm a professional circus artist, and the show you're currently watching is my full-time job. Glad that's how we're feeling. Otherwise, the next bit's really awkward. You all know how this works, right? It's really simple. This festival's been going on for ages. Okay? No one has paid me to be here yet. The way I get paid to come up, travel here to this city to perform at this festival for lovely people like yourselves, at the end of this trick, if I'm in one piece, I climb down, hold my hat in front of me, and give you all the opportunity to come forward, say thank you for the show, and pay for your ticket by putting some money into the hat. Now, a lot of people are not sure what the appropriate contribution is to the hat of a street performer who's just done a full circus show, ending in a trick like this one. So I will tell you, $10 or $20. All right, if you're here by yourself, I think $10 is really fair. If you're here with a group, if you're here with a family, which is most of you, I think $20 is a really fair contribution. It's amazing value for the whole family to get to see a circus show like this one. If you're thinking, I don't know, man, $20 seems like a lot to give a street performer. Let me ask you one very simple question. How much would I need to pay you to do this? Yeah. Seems pretty reasonable now, all right? You've been a lovely crowd. I'm not going to go on and on about it. I trust you'll pay for your tickets at the end of the show. If you've got no cash with you, there's an ATM like 10 steps that way. We thought this through. All right, here we go. Grand finale. The knives on the balance. You guys ready for it?
Yeah!
Yes! Come on. I can see and hear you the entire show, all right? Let's end this with some energy. The most difficult, dangerous thing I know how to do. Let's try that again. You ready for the grand finale? That is significantly more like it. All right, here we go. Oh, if you love your children, hold on to them. If you don't love your children, push them forward. I'll make it look like an accident. But then you better put at least $100 into the hat, because I have a bunch of paperwork to fill out. People don't put 50s and 100s in the hat very often. It does sometimes happen. When it does, it absolutely makes my day. Hopefully the same way I've made all of yours. Do with that what you will, guys. Here we go. Grand finale. And
Whoa!
black people! It doesn't get more impressive than this!
He's still going!
Listen to it for like hours, but then it's a strength trick. Yeah! Not bad! Not bad, but wait! But wait, the show is not over! The show is not over! Because I can still fall and seriously injure myself. Slowly, carefully climbing down, giving everyone an opportunity to rifle through their wallets, looking for the largest bill they can find. Thank you so much, everybody. Honestly, 10, 20 bucks keeps me doing this show for lovely people like yourselves. Anything more would be incredible, but 10, 20 bucks keeps me out here performing at this beautiful festival. Oh, I hop down, I grab my hat, and I take a bow. You may all rush forward at once, everybody. Thank you.